Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA just 4 days ago, to be precise on April the 3rd of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at pre-market hours at $126.38. And my main assumption was that we have to test this level, this green rectangle as the first price target. And this purple line was the blueprint of potential movements to the downside for Alibaba stock. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Alibaba. We were at 126 somewhere here, $126. And since I make my previous video, this asset lost about 17% of its value, and it is hovering around 0.5 Fib retracement level. And this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. I will show you all the details about my Patreon account a little bit later, right before the technical analysis itself. But here is the screenshot of my conversation, my yesterday's conversation with one of my students. And I wrote, "Glad for your WTI position." And he wrote me, "I'm short 30,000 sell options at $68 strike price." Awesome. More than $150,000 with one trade. And I wrote him, "I'm very glad if my technical analysis and experience helped you even just a little bit." And he answered, "More than a little. I improved my skills massive in this short period." And guys, this is just one testimonial from my students, and definitely if you want to improve your technical analysis, feel free to join my Patreon. All the details you will find in the description below or right before the technical analysis itself.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look at the bigger picture of this asset. And I told you multiple times that we were forming, and we've already formed the so-called expanding diagonal. And from this point, I told you that we have to see much lower price targets. I have a bullish and bear count, bullish and bearish count. I will show you them in just a minute. But what is the reason? What is the fundamental reason of this quite harsh movement to the downside? And guys, definitely it is a tariff wars. You can see that just yesterday, Donald Trump gave an additional information in regards to his tariff wars. And this article pretty much explains his actions. It says, Trump threatens additional China tariffs, opens negotiations on others. And this means other countries might have zero tariffs if they make the same step to make these tariffs literally at the level of 0%. And China will have much higher tariffs. And this is definitely a part of this tariff wars, and that is why, guys, you can see that BABA went to the downside dramatically. And from the technical standpoint, it is also quite substantial movement. I have to admit that it is not the end, but I will show you some details in just several minutes. And let me show you quite interesting update from analytic firms. Right here you can see that Bank of America reiterated the rating of Alibaba basically several hours ago, and they set the price target, as you can see right here, at $146. It is still higher than our current price, but not so much, by 37%. And compared to the volatility of this asset, it is basically quite, I would say, cautious target. And I have to admit that from the technical standpoint, I prefer to see more confirmation of its next leg to the upside. And I cannot do it basically without the signs. And what signs of its potential bullishness we might find, guys? All the details I will show you in just a minute, but for now, let me give you some information about my Patreon group. Guys, you can see that the market for now is deeply in red, and these conditions I think might be even worse than the conditions of the COVID times. And because of this, I added a new tier that is Safe Haven tier. For $50 a month, you will have a detailed plan to mitigate the effects of market sell-offs on your portfolio. On top of that, you will have monthly 30 minutes one-on-one Zoom call sessions with me focused on portfolio rebalancing. And guys, all the perks from the Discord access will also be available for you. On top of that, if you want to know even more about technical analysis, Gold tier is for you, where you will have weekly one-on-one training session with me, and we will discuss trading strategies, analyze your portfolios, and you will have a chance to ask me anything about the market conditions. And here is one of the most recent updates in Discord group. You can see that Alexei wrote this on April the 3rd. Good morning, guys. Andrei, I can see the market went down as you predicted. Nice job. I'm short on SPY S&P 500. Could you check how deep it can go according to Fibonacci, please? And here is my answer. The next price target is its previous swing low that was established on September of 2024 at roughly $5,400. Guys, and we hit this price target within next 24 hours. On top of that, you will have a lot of technical analysis on demand. I do it pretty much every other day. And the set of tutorials that I also publish basically on a weekly basis. That is why, guys, it is a very good chance for you to upgrade your skills in technical analysis. That is why, guys, if your portfolio is in red for more than $50, definitely this is the chance to mitigate your losses or even to be consistently profitable. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I told you that I have bear and bull count, and all of these counts are still on the table despite quite substantial movement to the downside. My bull count is still the same. Potentially we might retest this sloping line as the range of resistance, and we might have somewhere at around 92 or 95 dollars price point trend reversal, and then we might have at least a bounce to the upside. But I have to admit that this quite substantial movement to the downside doesn't have proper subdivision. You know that the motive wave should have 5 waves structure in it, and this wave, this quite harsh wave, is nothing else but the internal third wave. And my students in the Discord group already know how to identify this type of substantial sell-offs and what will be the next movement. Let me explain you my theory. So, if it is just the first wave, second, this is the entire third wave, we have to see a bounce to the upside. But I don't want to dig deeper than 4 hours time frame in this price action, because we might have something like this. We might have internally this is our first, second, third, fourth and fifth wave to the downside, and on a little bit bigger scale we might have this is our first wave, this is our second, this might be entire third wave, another leg to the upside to complete the fourth wave, and another leg to the downside that will complete the fifth wave. Let's upgrade this scale in order to show you the difference in between these two counts. And if so, guys, we might have several sets of consolidation waves right around today's session, and I would say within about next couple of weeks. And without any substantial bearish or bullish news from, let's say, Donald Trump administration or Chinese Communist Party, this is a blueprint of how this asset might act. And guys, the bear count is very bearish, I would say. Let me zoom out to a daily time frame. And I told you that if this asset Wait a second, let's remove all the tools. If this asset breaks this line of support, this line as I drew previously, if it breaks this bottom, it will be pretty much a confirmation of its major movement to the downside, especially if the structure of this wave will be extremely impulsive and quite harsh. That is why, guys, I think it is not the time to accumulate your position, accumulate your long position on Alibaba. And right here, guys, when it was scratching this line of resistance, I told you it is not a time to buy this asset either. And I told you that despite the price targets from analytic firms, and as you can see, the consensus analyst price target is still quite high at $167.48. This asset, it is not a time to buy this asset. And I told you that you can save a lot of money if you follow my forecast. And it happens, guys. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag.